back to Bloom. The pandemic and the lack of travel has taken an emotional toll on many. However, joining us to discuss the upside of traveling during the pandemic is Teraj, a motivational entertainer and the host of Amazon Alexa's Gay Travel Today. Welcome to Bloom, Teraj.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is awesome. So tell us a little bit about your background and when did you become such a travel enthusiast?
So I grew up in Miami, pretty much with a family with very little means, to be honest. So a lot of travel, especially growing up, like I just experienced it or just kind of imagined what it'd be like just by watching TV shows and movies. And it wasn't until flying off to college that I got my first taste of international travel. And ever since then, I was literally hooked, and it's such an integral part of my personal life and career now. So that's how I became a travel enthusiast for sure.
And that's so cool. So where did you end up going to college? And then after that, how many, countries and cities have you traveled to?
Yeah, so I went to Cornell University and I actually studied abroad there. And through Cornell, I was able to visit 4 countries. And after that, I kind of lost count. Like my partner has like a tracker and everything of places that we've been. But I think personally for me, probably over 20 countries. Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible. So now to the big stuff. How did you get involved as the host of Gay Travel Today on Amazon's Alexa?
Okay, so my partner and I, we've done several campaigns over the years, like international travel campaigns. So I think a lot of exposure came from that. So when Sadly Travel Friendly, which is a huge innovator and pioneer for the LGBTQ plus travel community, like I found it such a huge honor for me that they asked me to be the host because it was an awesome way to stay connected with the LGBTQ plus community. And also I get the opportunity to share awesome tips, travel news and updates, LGBTQ plus and pride events, and really just offer a lot of empowerment and inspiration for the community, especially during these times, because it's crazy right now.
It is crazy. A lot of people are scared to travel. My family and I, we took a couple summer trips and we flew, and it really wasn't that bad. I mean, everyone seemed to be in compliance, seemed organized. I mean, do you have any tips for us and folks about what it's like traveling during the pandemic?
Yeah, so I would say first, right out the gate, definitely do your research because there are a lot of places right now that are in a much better shape than we are in terms of the pandemic. So definitely do your research to make sure that these cities or countries that you're visiting, they abide by regulations by the CDC or the WHO, and also just protect yourself. Make sure you wear a mask, bring your sanitizers, your Sani wipes. That's something that I personally bring everywhere I go when I travel, wipe down every surface and everything. And yeah, I think that's just the best thing. And make sure you social distance when you're out and about.
So do you see an end in sight to normal travel again, or do you think just more and more people will start getting the nerve up to travel?
What's interesting is that for the LGBTQ plus community, we're already leading the charge right now. A lot of data has already showed that they've already started traveling and everything. And I think we feel a lot more comfortable leading the charge and resuming safe travel because it's just, a part of our identity. And I think that the rest of the population at large will definitely follow suit soon.
So tell us a little bit about your music. I'm sure the pause on travel or as many places as you could go has maybe helped you refocus on music. Like what's going on with that?
Yeah, so pandemic, really and truly, I was in the midst of planning my first ever tour. So I was in the midst of rehearsals and everything, getting everything going from that. But when the pandemic hit, I basically had to get creative and innovative and shift my focus. And that allowed me to really hone in on kind of like my original goals of like focusing on philanthropy and activism, getting engaged in the community and doing everything that I can to help, whether it's for the pandemic, raising, funds for COVID-19 relief efforts, or specifically for the LGBTQ plus or the Black community. So it's just an opportunity to really focus on my goals and just hone in on that.
That's awesome. You're such a positive person, and you really kind of like shed a really great light on traveling and just getting out there and exploring and of course being safe while doing it. Folks I know want to follow you on Instagram. What's your handle?
Oh, you could follow me on Instagram at Teraj08, or you could go to my website, terajmusic.com, and or just be sure to check me out every day on Gay Travel Today. You can just download the Alexa app or go to Amazon.com, type in Gay Travel Today. It's that simple, and just click enable, and you can literally hear me every day.
Well, I'm so excited about your future, Teraj, and it was such an honor to meet you.
Thank you so much. It's amazing meeting you too.
All right, one of these days in person, you'll have to come to Tampa and visit us in the studios whenever that happens. All right, Teraj, stay safe, and we're going to be back with more Bloom right after this.